Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is August 30th, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Screen News channel. Alright guys, so we have some breaking news updates, some very important information coming out. If you can, please share the video. And it says here, National Guard on the move in Tyler County, Florida, in response to Hurricane Adalia. We have a lot of information coming out. Let me show you some of these stuff here. Also, just in, more than 286,000 people without power across Florida due to Hurricane Adalia. We also have some more information coming out. And it's a photo of a 100-year-old oak tree falls on Florida Governor Ron DeSantis Mansion while family was inside in the wake of Hurricane Adalia. And we still have more information coming out. And here's another one: an aircraft being evacuated from MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa. This is one of the biggest Air Force base, I believe, in Florida. All right, so once again, it was being evacuated due to Hurricane Adalia recorded St. Elmo's fire, a lightning-like weather phenomenon, which is coronal discharge of plasma. All right, guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, family, so loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also, guys, $1 a month Patreon will get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, guys, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. All right, my experience in Hurricane Adalia. I live not too far from the Big Bend, Pasco County, actually a little closer to Spring Hill. And our experience was, again, certain location got hit hard, other location didn't. My location didn't get hit hard. It didn't, to be honest, it didn't even feel like a hurricane. Give me a second here, guys. Yeah, there's something going on with that. I gotta fix it later. But yeah, there was some strong winds and rain, but it felt more like a tropical storm. And we didn't lose power. That's a good thing. We didn't lose power. Now, the storm was supposed to hit us. Instead, it went towards almost to the panhandle, towards like Tallahassee. So it didn't make that curved turn. It didn't. At the very last minute, it just didn't make that turn. But we do have information. It did impact Taylor County. Let me just show you the map really quick and show you where exactly this is located. National Guard are being deployed in this area. I live right here, not too far from Orlando. So the storm's supposed to make a curve towards like this area, but instead it just went up. It just went up like this. And now it's heading towards like Georgia, which I believe is in Georgia right now. And it's heading towards South Carolina. Now we are praying for the people out there in Georgia. I heard that, again, state of emergency has been declared. Yesterday, the governor declared state of emergency. So the storm is up there, 70 miles per hour, I think. So it's still a pretty strong storm. And look at this. Look at that. The Atlantic Ocean is building up more storms. Adalia is right here. So you guys already know that it came from this area, and then it was supposed to make that turn right here, but instead it just continued going up and up and up and up and just going towards like the panhandle. Well, the Big Bend, excuse me. So it didn't do much to like Pasco County or Pinellas County. Now, I post a video, Tarpon Spring, there's certain areas that is flooded, but I wouldn't call it catastrophic. Because I've seen those floods before. When it rains like a rainy day, it gets flooded like that. So I'm not shocked with Tarpon Spring or Clearwater if there's some flooding, because we usually get rain and it does flood. But again, certain areas up here have seen very powerful Hurricane Adalia. All right. So if you hear anything from the weather experts, and for example, Tarpon Spring is underwater, yeah. From my experience, you guys could watch the video. Now, I post a video, and again, Fox News was out there. Fox News was out there. I'm like, where you guys from? And there was like Fox News. I'm like, okay. So I'm there recording, and you got one of the journalists, dude, had one of those rain boots, and he was inside, which is a flood, and it's only one block that's flooded, and it's only like 5 inches. And I'm like, man, don't tell me you guys are just gonna put out fear mongering stuff. So it just, I post a video if you guys want to check it out. All right, so the storm right now, basically, look at that, it's almost passing Georgia. It's heading towards South Carolina, and 70 miles per hour. 70 miles per hour, and is moving northeast at 21 miles per hour. So it has gained speed and is heading towards South Carolina. From there, it's just gonna head towards the Atlantic. All right, so let's see what's going on here with all this story here. And there's a possibility this might be my last video for today. I'm just feeling really tired, been up all night, and then I woke up early this morning just to keep updated with the storm, because I do have family and stuff, and it just, today I feel so weak, tired. All right, so more than 286,000 people without power across Florida due to Hurricane Adalia. That number is going up. All right, and again, if you guys didn't watch my video, the link will be in the comments box. Duke Energy is all over the place. All right. Duke Energy, it seems like Duke Energy took over the parking lot of Clearwater Mall. I mean, I seen all these Duke Energy just parked there. So Duke Energy was out in Tarpon Spring, which I believe a lot of it's power outage out there in the sponge docks. And again, guys, most of these areas that has seen a flood are the ones that is out there right in front of the beach. All right, so those are the area that got flooded. I'm from Zone D, so ours was not a mandatory evacuation. It was not a mandatory evacuation. All right, so that number I do believe is going to go up. Duke Energy is out there working around the clock. So I'm going to keep you updated on this story here. All right, so what in the blues happened here? Yikes. And just like that, the governor mansion has seen something not looking good. And if it looks like a lightning strike, like it just struck the that oak tree and split it in half. But again, it's not a lightning strike. It decided to just fall on top of Ron DeSantis mansion. So 100-year-old oak tree falls on Ron DeSantis mansion while family was inside. And maybe now Mr. Ron will do something about Floridians' insurance crisis, someone said. So luckily no one was injured. Those trees are huge. I am sure they were in a secure area. So hope people inside are safe. It isn't his mansion. It belongs to Florida, and he lives there as a job perk. DeSantis does not pay for upkeep or repairs. Maybe God is sending him a warning. I doubt it. I doubt it. Because there's many trees out there, power lines, everything was being impacted. So I doubted that it's a foreshadowing message or stuff like that. Someone said this is what happens when you live on land that is at or below sea level, and it's a location that is just asking for a hurricane. Absolutely, I do agree. Because in Tarpon Spring, excuse me, you got a lot of people out there building their house right in front of the beach. So, and it's not like on top of cement bricks. I mean, it's wood. So, if you're gonna build a house out there, I mean, you might as well just uh make the house a little higher and just have bricks holding it. That's what we do in Puerto Rico. We have like multiple bricks foundation, and then on top of it is the house. So when water comes in, it won't take out the house like that or damage the house. Now, if there's some strong tsunami wave, it would be a different ball game. The house would be gone. Someone said OMG, and what did skip all that? I don't know why people's going after Ron DeSantis. I mean, he can't punch the hurricane out. I mean, he's trying his very best on this one. At the same time, he is debating. He's going after 2024 midterm debate. This one here, guys, was from last night. I just wanted to show you this amazing footage in the state of Florida. Once again, this is the MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, Florida. All right. Whoops, wrong one. So once again, you have DeSantis gives Adalia damage report. Hundreds of thousands without power. Governor Ron DeSantis issued updates on Hurricane Adalia. So let's see what's going on with this story right here with the power outages. 295,000. That number is going up. So with Hurricane Adalia clearing out after thrashing a wide swath of the state, the push is underway to restore power to the 295,000 Florida household left in the dark. Already, crews restored service to more than 262,000 customers overnight. Adalia left Florida and crossed into Georgia southeast of Valdosta around noon Wednesday. An overnight shift to the east spared Tallahassee the fury of hurricane force winds of 125 miles per hour. And its rapid movements to the northeast reduced the time the capital city was exposed to tropical storm force winds. You know, last night I stayed up and I was watching the Weather Channel live stream on YouTube. I don't know which one was it, but this one guy, he was out there in Clearwater. And I know the location very, very well. So he was out there pretending like everything was blowing crazy and stuff like that. No, absolutely not. Making it seem like it was some kind of catastrophic, catastrophe underway. No way, not like that. Sprinkle, some rain and a little bit of strong wind. That's it. We get those tropical storm. Again, it's Florida. We get tropical storm, and that's what it felt like. But other areas did get more damaged. But a lot of focus last night was basically Clearwater and Tarpon Spring and Holiday, which again, I had to turn the TV off last night. All right, so it says here, this is the shift, Leon County, warning for sure. There has been rain and there's some debris, but the shift to the northeast really helped Tallahassee, said DeSantis when asked about damage in the capital city. Now, I do believe this area here, they got hit. They got really hit. Again, Tallahassee, the Tallahassee area. But like I said, the main focus was Tampa because everybody was out there. They thought that Tampa was going to be the big one. It says here, Officials say Adalia is the biggest storm to come ashore at the Big Bend, matching the widespread of an unnamed 1896 storm that hit Santiago. Now, the Florida Division of Emergency Management report 99% of Madison County is without power, and crews are being deployed to begin restoration efforts. Wow. So the Florida Department of Transportation reports State Road 24 into Santiago is blocked by debris, and State Road 51 into Steinhatchee is also closed. About 700 transportation crew members have been deployed to clear roads and inspect about 1,000 bridges in the impacted areas of the Nature Coast and points inland. Although it will take time to assess damage across the 49 counties covered by a declared state of emergency. Initial report of wind speeds and storm surges, DeSantis said it appears Florida dodged a bullet. Yep, I do agree. So we have a really good tell in terms of all the counties, I think, other than the Big Bend proper, said Ron DeSantis. Now the Tampa Bay area, I think things is good. Leon County is doing well. We are still assessing what is going on the ground. See, like a lot of these areas, those are like trailer homes or mobile homes, or some of them are RVs. A lot of these places is close to the shore. But if you go to downtown, like the population area, I don't think it's like really catastrophe events going on out there. Now, of course, you're going to get all this if you live right in front of the beach, because that's where the water's coming in, the surge. And just to add to the story, there is a high tide happening. So you got the storm surge along with high tide. All right, so it says here, while the Taylor County Emergency Operations Center evacuated its building when Adalia was churning off coast with 125-mile wind, once it came ashore, the storm began to lose power, some of its power. A weather station in Perry recorded gusts of 85 miles per hour as the storm moved through the county at 18 miles per hour. And that was the speed yesterday, which was 18 miles per hour. So Santiago, south of Cayenton Beach, where Adalia landed, reported a gust of 65 miles per hour. Wind speed elsewhere, as reported by the National Weather Service, was 59 miles per hour at Horseshoe Beach. And it says here, gusts of 73 miles per hour were recorded in Lafayette County, 58 miles per hour at St. Mark's Lighthouse, and 48 miles per hour on the campus of Florida A&M University in Tallahassee. So Adalia arrived at low tide, which kind of helps out, because if it was high tide, it would be a different ball game. But now we're getting the high tide along with the storm surge, which could be, again, that's why they kind of close off Tarpon Springs, because the water's coming in from that area now. So Adalia arrived at low tide along the Nature Coast, minimizing what forecaster feared will be a catastrophic storm surge of 10 feet. While Tampa recorded a surge of over 5 feet as predicted, and St. Petersburg posted its second largest surge, 3.5 feet. Storm water surges elsewhere were less than 10 feet. Forecaster feared or did not occur. All right, so the rest of this, I'm just going to leave in the comments box, but you guys get the picture here. It was a huge storm. Certain areas got hit really hard, But one thing I tell you, that you got to be careful with the NEWS, because I've seen a lot of them out here. A lot of them. I was driving around and I parked my car. I started recording and I seen Fox and I seen others. And one side, there's dry land and the sun is out. It's really hot. It's a beautiful day right now. But then you cross the street to the next block and they got some puddles, but it ain't no catastrophic event. That's where Fox is at right now with their boots and ready to do their job. But don't get me wrong, there's many areas out there that has seen huge events, and we are praying for those areas. Once again, more than 286,000, basically almost 300,000 without power. I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Like I said, it's been a long day, and I just wanted to say that me and my family are doing great. We're doing good, and we want to thank everybody so much for the prayer. Thank you so much for the prayer. Thank you so much for your support, and please pray for the people out there in South Carolina and Georgia. And we want to thank all the firefighters, Duke Energy. They got their workers out there working around the clock, putting back powers to many residents out there in certain areas in Tallahassee, also in certain areas here. We want to thank all the National Guards. Thank you so much for the love and support. All the men and women in uniform, thank you so much. And we just got to continue praying, because I do believe there's going to be a lot more to come. This is just the beginning. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, guys, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Give your life to Jesus Christ and get baptized. We are living in tough time. Till next time later. Peace.